festival in Nevada called Burning Man.
Oh.
And that's like 80,000 people camping in the desert for a week. It used to be people in tents and old funky trailers, and now it's people with Provost motorhomes.
Right.
You know, it's a lot more luxurious, but still it's roughing it in some ways. So the guy that made this spent 40 years as a neon sign maker in San Francisco. When he retired, he had all these pieces of neon signs, so he's making sculptures with them. So this is just the first of many pieces he'll be exhibiting here.
Oh, that is cool.
These are old fire extinguishers. These were sculpted by an artist from Minneapolis. We have artists from all over the United States who are contributing to pieces here. So this is a way of repurposing and recycling things that would normally be thrown away. So these are cut with a plasma cutter. Each one will have different colored lights in it. At night, these project images on the ground.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So, again, this is part of what will add to the very unique thing in Douglas of it, hopefully having a tourist industry built around arts. And he might pop in during the tour. He spends most of his time here. He also spends time in the San Francisco area. This is called the Light Box. We'll have about 20 of these in each building with photographs of unusual cars from all over the world, including the jeepneys of the Philippines, the big painted trucks from Pakistan, the famous Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. That's probably the most famous commercial art car.
Right, right.
So, but these are made, you know, for art itself. So now all of the cars that you guys will see are street legal and they're drivable. So if the police were to stop him, it's just to take pictures for Facebook or whatever.
No tickets, no.
Yeah. They'll say, well, I'm going to give you a ticket, but I also want to take pictures. It's like, well, you can't have both. So.
Yeah, take your pick.
And pictures always win because
Right.
they want their grandkids to see a picture. That little Volkswagen is called Oh My God because that's what people would say when they'd see it for the first time.
Right.
He built this over 40 years ago, starting in Santa Cruz, California. And it's a 65 VW. This has been all over the United States. It's been exhibited in major cities in Canada and Europe.
That is neat.
There's a lot of symbolism and humor on it. And again, this is a drivable car. So this has been exhibited at Times Square in New York City. It's been in major car museums and art museums all over the United States.
That's pretty wild.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So here's the phrase, oh my God, in 15 languages. So that's, if people would see it, they would say it in their own language, that. This globe on the front is lit and that it turns as he goes down the road. So this is sort of like his giant road map or GPS.
Right.
So the founder of the museum is a filmmaker and photographer. He also was an actor in a movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And it was a science fiction movie, very low budget. And it now has become pretty famous. It's considered a cult film. So it's like, you know, people will go every Saturday night to see it at a theater. This is a miniature of the mask. The mask is actually about that big. So if you look up on YouTube, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, or just Killer Clowns, and it's with a K, Clowns, you'll see hundreds of videos.
Killer Clowns.
Yeah, and he goes to conventions to sign autographs. And
So that was the character he played?
Yeah. And he'll be right next to, he'll be in a booth, and the next booth is Freddy Krueger, and the next booth is, you know, somebody from, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, or
That's pretty cool.
you know, various science fiction movies, Star Wars and stuff. But this is some of the, this is why I learned to be drawing law. You know, it's also this is one of the founders of Birmingham. And then this is the film they got, whenever they got that festival in the last 30 years. And it's going to be a 6-part movie series, probably on the National Geographic Channel or everything. So, you guys are welcome to take pictures and videos, and we do have clean bathrooms if you need it. That's a picture of Barrett. He might pop in while I'm here. A really cool guy. Yeah, this is a portrait of an ex-girlfriend that he's doing. So this is the first completed part of the museum. The rest of it is under construction. Yeah. So this is his car called Oh My God. He built this about 40 years ago in Santa Cruz, California. And Andrew and Andy, when people would see this for the first time, they would always say, "Oh my God." And so he calls it "Oh My God." This is "Oh My God" in 15 languages. This globe lights up at night. It turns as he goes down the road. So you're too young to remember, but this is the original GPS. And all cars have it. It's amazing. National Geographic films. It was a pretty significant day. That's my favorite camera. And that's about 60 years old. That was from back when you could only buy them at Disneyland. There was no Disney World. There was no Amazon or eBay. Right here is a Leica camera. I won it as a prize in high school for being third place winner in the marathon dance. My girlfriend and I danced 38 hours.
Wow.
And all you got was a camera?
We got the camera so late. And it was at the same time it was Battle of the Bands in this echoey gymnasium. So after one band finished, they would put on recorded music while the next band set up. So it was like, it was insane. It makes my legs hurt. And the funny thing is, the woman that was my dance partner, she and I had our first cups of coffee while we were dancing, because we'd never had coffee before, but we were trying to stay awake. Motorcycle batteries, so as he walks around, it's flashing.
Oh.
It weighs 120 pounds. It takes about an hour to put on with 2 wardrobe assistants. That's a picture of him wearing it, and then here's a picture of him in London with the van. And we do have postcards available of a lot of these cars that you'll see. Vicky were married on live television on the Tonight Show, and this was their wedding gift. It's quite a variety, huh?
Yeah.
Of cars. Oh my God. Pretty soon we'll have a video screen